Hello everyone, welcome to Nrcm. This is Shravani and I'm going to explain the operating system of Unit 5 and the topic is directory structure. Let's move on to the slide. So first of all, what is a directory? So directory is a container that is used to contain folders and files. It organizes files and folders in a different hierarchical manner. And this is the basic structure of the directory. So this is the directory. So it contain, we all know that each directory, like it is a container. So it is a container, each directory it contains the different files, and it organizes the files, and it can organize the different directory also. Okay, it organizes the files as well as it can contain the directories also, and it will store in some hierarchical manner. Hierarchical is like one after the another, so we can say like this is called as hierarchical. It is in like tree structure. So so this is like in hierarchical order, and this is called as like level 0, level 1, and this is the like leaf level or like that. Okay, this is the structure of the directory. And so here all the, and on the leaf nodes all the files can be stored, and this is the main root directory, and here you can have the subdirectories, which are the children of this root directory. And next it can contain different n number of the files at the leaf level. Okay, this is the basic structure of the directory. And next, moving on to the next, like we are having like different types of directories. There are, like we can see, there are several logical structures of directory. So first is like single level directory, second is like we are having tree structure directory and two level directory as well. So first we're discussing about this single level directory, and this, as the name itself indicates, in the single level directory. So first of all, it is a single level directory is the simplest directory structure. So here all files are maintained in the same directory. All files are contained in the same directory, which makes it easy to support and understand. See, this is the main base directory. So here all files are present within this directory. And single in this is only one file can be present within one directory. So, and a single level directory has a significant limitation. Obviously it is having the limitation, isn't it? So when the number of files increases, or when the system has more than one user, since all the files are in the same directory, they must have a unique name. If two users call their dataset test, then the unique name rule will be violated. So this is the main thing we need to remember. And we have many advantages and disadvantages of this over this directory also. So advantages, I want to, like, advantages are, it is single, as we all know that it is single directory. Implementation will be very easy. As you see, this implementation is very easy. And if the files are, so here if the files are very small in size, then searching will become very faster. So based on the file size, the searching will become very faster. And here we can perform the operations like creating a file, searching, deleting, updating are very easy here, performing all those things. And coming to this disadvantage, I mean, there may be chance of name collision, because two different users might be giving the same file names, and they can, so name collisions might occur. And next is searching will become little time. If the directory is large, then searching might be little, it will time taking, and this cannot group the same type of files together. That is the major disadvantage. And next, moving to the two level directory. See, as you can see, two level directories, this is master file directory, and next is user file directory. Master file, or you can call it as a root directory. And so above this you can have master file, I mean root directory. So when master file directory, and then next is user file directory, and these all are called as files. So here, like in two level directory, like as until now we have seen the single level directory, like it leads to the confusion of file names. among different users, right? But the solution to this, to the single level directory, is to create a separate directory for each user, as we have shown in the diagram. Like in the two level directory structure, what happens, each user has their own user file directories. So these user file directories, you can call them in short as UFDs. You can call them in short as UFDs. And the UFD has a similar structures, but each lists only the files of a single user, and this is called as master file directory. So the shortcut, you can call it as MFD. You can call it as a MFD. Whenever the user ID is logged in, I mean, so here what happens, so each user has its user files directories, and if the user file directories have the similar structures, but each list only the files of a single user. And this master file directory, what it contains, it is indexed by the username or the account number, and each entry points to the UFD for that particular user. And coming here, the advantages will be like, we can give full path. Look, how do we give the path? Like it is like slash is the root directory, like user1 is a master directory. So that's what is slash is the root directory, and user1 is the master file directory. I think my handwriting, slash user user1 or user2. So this is of master file directory, and next you can give some user file directory, some cat or something. Like I just want to use a simple letter, that is A, so here it is A. And then you can give the related file name. If you give any of the file name here, so this is called as a two level directory. And and this, so here different users can have the same directory as well as the file name also. And searching of files become easier due to the path name and the user grouping, and this we know. And the disadvantage is like user is not allowed to share files with other users. And one more, it is like if two files of the same type cannot be grouped together in the same with the same user. So these two are the major disadvantage of this two level directory. So next, coming to this tree structure directory. So as you can see, here the structure itself is like the tree. Okay, so first is root, next is like branches, and last is the like leaf nodes. So until now we have seen the two level directory as a tree of height 2 only. Yes, we had height of 2. And the generalization, I mean, if we want to extend the two level directories, to extend the directory structure to a tree height, and it allows the user to create their own subdirectories and to organize their files accordingly. Okay, as shown in the diagram. So you can create own users can create their own subdirectories, like. And a tree structure is the most common directory structure nowadays what we all are using. And the tree has a root directory, and every file in the system has unique path. So suppose if you in the tree directory structure, if you want to access this file, then what will be the root? So the root will be, consider this spell and then mail. If this is the roots, mail next after mail. So PRT, consider after PRT. So this will be pointing to the all directory. So this is the main root, next directory, next directory, next directory, and next will be the file. So this is the path. This is the path. And here, like, the advantages will be, it is very general, because full path name will be given, so it will be easily identifiable, and it is very scalable. The probability of the name collision is less, it is reduced here. And searching also, it becomes very easy, because we can use both absolute path as well as here relative path will be using. And the disadvantage are like, and every file it might not fit into the hierarchical mode. So files may be saved into multiple directories, not to the single directory, multiple directories. And we cannot share the files, and it is inefficient sometimes because accessing a file may go under the multiple directories. So the file is stored under the multiple directories, so accessing a file may go under this multiple directories, and this will be the disadvantage of this tree structured directory. And that's it, and I'll be, thank you everyone, I'll be coming up with the next video.